According to the current times, a recession is looming. The prices of food are going up, the prices of oil is skyrocketing, and stocks are plummeting. And in all this, people are actually losing money. Some are losing their jobs, and people are actually losing a lot of money. But one thing is true in all of this: whenever there is a winner, there is a loser. And most people are finding themselves on the losing end of this equation. And by the end of this video, you'll get to know how you can actually transition from a losing side to a winning side. My name is Wesley, and welcome to today's video. Consider giving it a like as we go on. Now, the first thing before we actually learn how we can caution ourselves from this recession is by finding out what is a recession in the first place. A recession is a period whereby there is a significant decline in economic activity. One of the factors that contribute to this is GDP. Just to put this into perspective, let's say I sell these pens, and the cost for me to make this pen is 5 shillings, and I sell this pen at 10 shillings. But due to the economic turmoil, my manufacturers are actually giving me the materials to make this pen at 7 shillings now. And to remain profitable, I also have to increase my prices. So I increase it to 12 shillings. Now, what this will do, either my customers will buy less pens from me, or they will completely stop buying pens at all. Now you get the instance of how the recession works. In all of this, there are habits that you can actually adopt to cushion you from the economic slowdown or the possible recession. I'm going to be splitting this into two. One will follow the line of your income, and the other will follow the line of your investments. Now, under your income, we actually have the first thing is emergency fund. If you have an emergency fund, which is actually a good amount of money that you've stashed up in a high interest rate account, then you can actually use this money to take care of your necessary expenses that you might have during this period, because credit accessibility is really drying up during this recession as it looms. And it really helps to have a reserve for yourself, which you can actually get to take care of your daily needs. Now, if you don't already have an emergency fund, then you can actually start one by basically through your phone. If you are a Kenyan, you can start using your M-Pesa. There is an M-Shwari. You can open your emergency fund by using your M-Shwari. And or you might opt for the bank, whichever works for you, you go with it. Multiple streams of income. Now, even if you have a job, it doesn't have to have something that you do in the side. You know, job security nowadays is really next to impossible to guarantee, and having various streams of income can actually help you guarantee that for yourself. Now, in the event maybe the economy starts to rise again, you can actually end up coming out with a very powerful business that you already started on the side, which might even have the possibility of replacing your day job. Who knows? But the opportunities are endless. And if at all you don't have any idea, or you're looking for ideas on how to get something that you can actually start on the side, then in 2 days time, I'm going to be posting a video on the various side hustles that you can actually start during this economic downfall that you can profit from. So if at all you haven't subscribed, then hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss that video. Investment wise, we have the first being investing on the long term. Now, a lot of youth are really skeptical about investing over the long period, because most of us are used to quick results and quick returns. However, if you consider it on a broader point of view, investing on the long term has actually proven to be a good strategy of investing. So things like stocks and bonds, equity bonds, real estate, and even cryptocurrency have really proven to be really beneficial at this particular point. But however, I'm not really marketing for you to invest into stocks and bonds and cryptocurrency. I'm just trying to educate you on the necessary things that you need to do while looking long term. Things like Bitcoin, which are actually taking a turmoil, can and really have a good potential of maybe in 2 years time going past their market value that they are now. So it's a good thing to actually consider it, and consider even other forms of investments that you can do while focusing on the long return. The other thing is being aware of your risk tolerance. Now, don't invest into anything that you don't really have enough knowledge about and are really not prepared to tolerate in case of a loss. Be aware of how much loss you are able to stomach out of whatever investments that you are going to make, and be aware of how you are going to rise up in case you make a loss in your investment. Now, with that said, financial experts have a funny thing of categorizing people in accordance to how much they should be investing in their various age groups, but you can't just sit and watch your investment lose value or lose money on a rate of 15% downhill, and we are just half past the year. The year is not even yet over. What you can really consider is review how you allocate your assets. Investments are supposed to provide you with financial security and not make you panic. Now, if you're into stocks and bonds, don't sell now when the market is low. Instead, buy when the market is low and wait till the market gets high and you can actually sell, or you can hold them for the long run. Now, this tells us something in asset allocation, that always focus your investments in those that are actually having the potential to steer you towards the long-term, higher, greater returns. So let me know how you're combating this pandemic in itself with your own means other than the ones that I've mentioned, and remember to subscribe so that you can actually get the hustles that you can start during this period of incoming recession. So it's all that for now. Till next time, peace.